OMG, oh, that's an interesting view. Wow. Get my steering wheel in there. Huh? Anyway, I just realized that I have to film alone tonight. I totally forgot all about it. Steven is in a training until 8 o'clock tonight, maybe later, so I'm filming on my own tonight. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. None. What will we do? We'll be home in like 5 minutes, can't even think. Oh well, I'm sure we'll come up with something. Okay, see you soon. Hi everybody, Steve is off today. I am Mark, and this is Smokey Steve and Marc. Oh yes it is. How are you? Oh yes, so, I could not believe it. I did not remember that Steven had a training tonight. It's like a 4-hour training. He's gonna be tied up till like after 8 o'clock, and I was gonna do the video tonight, and I completely forgot about it until on my way home today, and I have no topic. I don't even know what we're gonna talk about, but you know, normally on Tuesdays all we do is like a Tuesday night chit chat with everybody, so I figure why not? We can still do the same thing, just you and I. So I hope you have a cup of coffee or a soda, or maybe something a little stronger to kind of get through the remainder of this video with just me, whatever, you know, and we'll have a nice time. So how are you doing? It is great to see you, let me tell you. Today, actually the last 2 days have been like a whirlwind. I mean, we were extremely busy at work both days. One thing to another, to another, to another, to another. I just got home from work now, so now I'm gonna sit down, relax, and spend some time with you. Probably my favorite time of the day, besides Steven and I, our little QT, when we have popcorn and watch a movie before bed. So, I'm very, very happy to be here right now with you. I hope you are too. So, like I said, I have no topic, so I thought we would just, you know, chit-chat, get caught up, see what's going on in the world. I did want to, you know, maybe touch base with you on last Tuesday's video. But first, I wanted to show you something here because this kind of ties in with it, right? So I got a package today in the mail, and it came from Ipsy. You know, and I don't order really Ipsy, but I wanted to show this to you because this is so nice. So it's like a, I guess, a mini Ipsy box, and in it I got, look at this. This is so cool. A pumpkin mask. That's so cool. And what is this one? A tomato mask. I don't know about that one, but I'm very excited about the pumpkin mask. And it says right on here, mask, do not drink. I don't know, I guess, I mean, maybe it's happened, I don't know. But it came with a really, really nice pouch here. I think it's probably faux leather or leather or something. It's very nice, though. And inside of it, it says, "Let us care for you. You are our hero, and your incredible bravery in the face of COVID-19 is nothing short of inspiring. We believe self-care is more important than ever, so we hope this package will bring a bit of delight to your day. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you." From Ipsy. It was a very, very nice promotion they ran. If you were considered an essential worker, predominantly those working in the medical field, they put together this package for you. I posted it on Facebook. I believe it was about 3 weeks ago. So if you ordered yours, you'll get it this week. It was totally free, and they shipped it out to pretty much everyone who was essential workers. Inside the bag, some leave-in conditioner, some shampoo, some makeup removing wipes, a moisturizer, and another moisturizer. I thought this was such a nice gesture. It really was. I was surprised. I was like, oh yeah, that's not going to come, you know. But it was really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check into it and see if they are still available. If they are, I'll repost it on Facebook for you if you didn't get it the first time around, okay? But if you did order it, you should be getting it any day now. Very nice package from a fellow viewer. it was so sweet. To Steven and Marc. It's a cute little card there, Winnie the Pooh, and it says, thoughts of someone nice are always the smiliest kind of thoughts. Thinking happy thoughts of you today. And she said, hey guys, I thought I'd send you some disposable masks that you could pepper around the place. Car, by the door, etc. so that you don't get caught without one. Thank you for always brightening my day. Love, Mare. And in there are some, so we got some masks. Oops, I'm dropping them all. And some different kind of masks too, like that. This was just so nice. Thank you, Mare. It was just so nice to come home to this. Like, you know, I was thinking that in times of uncertainty, or, you know, when things are going awry and when tragedy hits, and look, for example, the pandemic, everything that's going on, sometimes that can bring out the worst in people, you know. But more times than not, it tends to bring out the best in people. And, like, these two packages are just an example of that, you know. We touched a little bit on Sunday about gratitude, and I know that we had said, you know, that we're grateful for you. Look who came to say hello. Oh, say hello. You're usually very shy. Say hello. You know, and, we touched on gratitude a little bit, because I think that gratitude is often overlooked, you know, and I tend to take gratitude itself for granted, you know. So we touched a little bit about it in our Sunday video, and we said, like, you know, that, you know, one of the things that we're grateful for is our channel and for you guys. And you know, I would imagine a lot of other, you know, creators have said that, and you know, I don't know if it fell on maybe deaf ears, or if anybody may not, you know, have believed it, or sometimes you wonder how sincere the person is when they say that. And I mean, I can honestly tell you, you know, from the bottom of our hearts, that it's very sincere. We are very grateful for you, our viewers, and for the support. And that brings me to last Tuesday's video. If you happen to catch it, I shared a little bit about, you know, my health, and updated you a little bit about what was going on with my health, and some of the struggles I was going through and things like that. And the show of support was overwhelming. The comments and other ways of social media, you know, like emails and instant messages, and even on Instagram, the messages that we received from that video were just so touching, and I'm just so grateful for that, you know. Much like, you know, Mare's package today, you know, a gesture like that, I think, feels good on both parts, the person sending it and the person receiving it. And, you know, just saying thank you to somebody, just, you know, showing gratitude in some way too. I feel I overlook it a lot. So I kind of put that to the front of my mind this week, you know. And like, during this pandemic, I have seen so many, like, acts of kindness from companies, from individuals, from people who I haven't talked to in many years, getting back in touch. You know, I'm trying to focus on the blessings of what's happening now. Gratitude and those acts of kindness, definitely a blessing during this, you know. You know, last week I had, and I still get uncomfortable, you know, talking about my health issues. I always have been, and I don't know if I was maybe weird that way, I don't know. It's kind of like I was taught, or maybe conditioned, to believe that, you know, if you say something, for example, if I talk about my health and, you know, I'm in pain and this and that, if I say something to gain pity, you know, I personally feel that that doesn't sit right with me personally. Now, if I say something like that to perhaps relate to another person, perhaps to help another person, then that sits very well with me, you know. I also, you know, it's funny because it ties in a little bit with, like, I was always raised too that you shouldn't, like, pat yourself on the back. Like, there's something wrong with that. There's something bad with doing that. And I firmly believe, you know, and it probably comes with age, that, you know, you can absolutely have pride in something that you do. Healthy pride, definitely, for sure. I think that when it kind of gets a little out of hand and it turns into unhealthy pride, then I think that that doesn't sit well with me either. I'm kind of, I guess, trailing off a little bit because I was talking about gratitude, but, you know, in sharing my story with my health concerns, with my health issues and the things that I struggle with, it is my sincere hope that it can relate to somebody out there and maybe help somebody. As much as I've been helped by the comments and the suggestions and the support that I have received from people here, you know, on the channel. So, these, I wish the camera was down so you could see him. He has made himself very comfortable right in my lap right here. I wish I could just have a little hydraulic thing that would just lift him up so you could see him. Because he looks adorable, and he's usually very shy of the camera. Aren't you? Gratitude. I'm grateful for Bandit. No, I am. He's really quite nice. But anyway, so yes, I have personally witnessed a lot of acts of kindness in the last month or so during everything that has been going on. And it kind of restores my faith in humanity in a way, because at the very beginning of this, I thought, oh, you know, there was so much uncertainty and things were so fluid and everything was changing by the day. And all you heard on the news was all the negative parts. You know, everybody's hoarding toilet paper. Everybody's clearing out the stores. The stores aren't reshelving things. Everybody blames this person for the virus. Everybody blames that person. It started off very, very ugly. And then you don't have to look too far on TV or outside in the neighborhood to see these acts of kindness that are coming from this. It is my hope that that type of thing will continue long after this pandemic is over. I'm going to definitely do my part. I absolutely am going to do my part to keep that going, to keep the positivity of it going, you know. So, back to my health, to update you a little bit from last week. I know we left it kind of open-ended a little bit last week, but I have been doing a little bit better this last week, and whereas I'm very, very grateful for that, the suggestion to me from the doctor was to increase my prednisone. And, you know, I'm grateful that I have that medication to take, because the difference from last week to this week is day and night. But unfortunately, it's with a medication that I'm supposed to be off of now. You know, prednisone isn't like really long term, especially in higher doses. The side effects are like, to me, the weight gain is unacceptable. I have reached a point where now I'm very uncomfortable with the way that I look and the way that I feel, and that's something that I'm struggling with right now, and I'm about to embark on another journey, so to speak. You know, the last two journeys went real well. Well, no, I mean, they went okay, I just didn't document them. I know that we were trying to start some type of self-discovery segment and all that, and it just didn't kind of, I don't know, I just didn't document it enough, but I am gearing towards doing some personal improvement. You know, I want to get my weight in check. You know, I want to tackle some things that I'm just not happy with. Smoking is one thing. You know, I'm not prepared to quit. I don't want to quit, but I do want to reduce how much I'm smoking. There is no reason that I should be smoking the amount that I do, and it's about 2 packs a day. So, you know, the first step is to get that down, you know, and then baby steps a little bit later on, maybe I will quit, you know, but I haven't even given myself a chance yet. And then even that situation I can take and beat myself up about, and then what happens? oh, screw it all. I'm back to smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm back to eating extra desserts at night, not caring, F it, you know. It's very, very easy for all that to build on each other, you know. What I have found is that with gratitude, those things kind of even out. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly how to explain that, but I'm trying to keep, you know, and it was a little test because we talked about it Sunday, so we said, you know, let's try to keep gratitude in the forefront this week, you know, and I've been trying to do that, and, you know, it helps with those other things that snowball from things that kind of bother me. You know, I got really, really, really stuck on my image and my weight. I feel uncomfortable, clothes don't fit right. I look at myself in the videos and I'm like, oh my, you know, you look so awful, you're not going to release that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? But this is all a journey, and, you know, life itself is a journey. And, you know, I could sit and be negative about it and do nothing about it, or I can attempt and try to improve myself. I can try to make a better life for myself. And, you know, I'm basically talking physically right now, you know, with these things. We got some comments saying that with Steve and I's experience, you know, we're both in the medical, I'm in the medical field. He's more in like advocacy and mental health. I'm more predominantly in addiction, and we both have experience in these different things. Everything, like for myself being with, you know, with the rheumatological diseases that I have, with addiction. Stephen has, you know, eating disorders, and he has addiction as well, mental health issues, and we've been getting comments, you should share more of that because, you know, you have a way of relating with people. So we had talked about that, and we wanted to do that a little bit more. We're not professionals. I mean, I guess because I work in the field, I am a professional in the addiction field. I kind of don't feel that way, but I mean, I work in the field, you know, and Stephen the same with mental health and advocacy. So we are going to put together a few more of these kind of real talk videos, you know, and I feel really good about that too, because like I said, one of our main goals with our channel was to be able to relate with people and possibly maybe help, you know, in a little bit. I have found that if I can relate to another person, it helps me. Just that little factor alone helps. You know, when you feel totally alone in something, it tends to be a lot bigger and a lot more to digest than if you can relate and other people are dealing with the same thing. You know, much like with my health issues, when I had found out about the rheumatoid arthritis, the sarcoidosis, the osteoarthritis even, you know, I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know what was going to happen, you know. So the first thing I did was Google. That probably wasn't the best thing to do, you know, but I wanted to learn about it as much as I can. Then when I started to reach out and share my story and I started relating with other people, oh my gosh, it really, really helped me a lot. And there are several people here on the channel that to this day help me out. We talk almost every day, and it's been a blessing, and it's another thing that I'm grateful for. So I feel that I'm totally rambling on, and I'm getting like off subject, on subject, off subject, on subject. What do you think? I don't know if I've made sense at all or not, but I did want to touch upon gratitude. I did want to update you a little bit about my health and the things that are going on in my mind right now, you know. Yeah, this week was better than last week. I'm trying to be positive about it, but I am not okay with having to take high doses of prednisone for this outcome. And, you know, coming off of prednisone has proven to be extremely difficult for me personally. With an addictive background, that plays into it too, you know. And, you know, anybody who deals with chronic pain knows if you can take a pill and the pain goes away, how easy is it to do that? How easy is it to do that? But it's just not the answer, and there has to be, you know, another way around this, you know. So I do have an appointment finally with my rheumatologist, neurologist, and my PCP, my general doctor, you know, at the end of June. So we should be out of the red zone here in our area of Pennsylvania. They're looking at June the 8th. So they were able to make an in-person appointment. I felt uncomfortable saying it was an emergency. Like, I wanted to go over, I need to see you right now, because this is manageable right now. But I'm anxious to see what happens going forward. Perhaps a change of medication. You know, I don't know how much I can change my lifestyle. I'm not sure. I have tried supplements, turmeric, fish oil. You know, I've tried CBD. I have all of this stuff here. And the CBD actually has helped. I have some topical solutions. I haven't taken like CBD oil or supplements yet. I want to talk to the doctor about that first. But so I think that I'm optimistic, especially when I can sit down and speak with them all in person, instead of trying to do these emails and, like, you know, telephone appointments and things like that. So that should be, I'll definitely keep you updated on that too, of what goes on. So I guess that's it. I really didn't have much else to say. I wanted to update you a little bit about what was going on with my health, since I had started talking about it last week. Wanted to share these things with you. I did, touched upon gratitude. I think I covered it all. Again, I hope this wasn't confusing. I hope it made sense. I'm thinking back now on everything I said, and I'm thinking I probably sounded like a nutcase. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you be the judge of that, okay? So anyway, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day or rest of your evening, as well as a fantastic rest of the week. Tomorrow's Wacky Wednesday. We will definitely have fun tomorrow. For sure. I promise you that one, okay? So definitely check us out over on Facebook, Smokey Steve Space and Marc. We're also on Instagram, Smokey Steve and Marc. All of our contact information is below. And please remember, everybody, stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, okay? I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.